What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. Sorry I ain't make the video yesterday, man, but I got tired. I got a little sleepy. I'm about to get back on my churning this content out. But as y'all saw yesterday, man, Palantir basically bounced back from the earnings dip, for all my haters. For everybody who be scared. For everybody who don't want to take no risk out here. We back up 39%, up $5,800 on the year. We done realized $3,300 on the year. So I think earnings, we met EPS instead of beat, but we beat revenue, beat guidance. Everything's going smooth. Palantir reports a blowout quarter. They go down because people just wanted a legend and even more legendary beat, which I was fine with. In the last video, I told y'all, hey, I'm buying this dip, and here we go. 2 days later, anybody who listened was massively rewarded. You feel me? So, on this account, I bought one October call. On some other accounts, I bought some shorter dated shit I can't talk about. But anyway, man, let's get into these positions. And I'm going to switch this video up. I'm going to show y'all the positions. And then we're going to talk about what's going on in these markets. Because I show y'all my portfolio to show y'all some of the things I'm doing in the market. And I feel like right now with Trump doing what he's doing, it's more important to talk about the markets than to just show portfolio and positions. But let's get into it because that's what a lot of y'all like to see. So as the time is recording, we back at 17,000. Like I said, I took 3,000 out this account. So from the start of the year, we'll really be at 20. That's why I said 17, but it's saying we up fucking 39% and we took out 3,300. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got an Nvidia put down. Nvidia's up 10%. Palantir call we bought on the dip yesterday is up 15%. The calls that got hit up are starting to bounce back. They're only down 40%, 50%. Now the Mays are done. But it's all good because like I said, this whole account profits. I'm up to 83.6 shares of Palantir. I had a Robinhood call that did 80-something% yesterday, which I used to buy a Palantir share. I'll show y'all that here. Robinhood call, we sold it for $330. Bought a new one for $136. We bought $10 worth of Tesla, $10 worth of the SPY, $5 worth of Bitcoin, $5 worth of Nvidia, and a share of Palantir, man. So that's where we at with that. Let's see what other positions we got in here. Tesla call still up 26% on that. Like I said, we got 4 shares of Tesla now. We've been building that up. Got $1,100 worth of the SPY. SPY only down 3%. Add to that, Vistra's still down. Walmart's still down. We go up. Grab's flat. I need to add the Grab, man. I think Grab might have a deal coming up. As y'all saw Hims, we was talking about Hims earlier this year. Should have had my Hims calls. They went on another run. They didn't go on that run up to 70 that we went on, but they fell down and bounced back. So Hims did their thing. And we got Amazon and Google, man. So that's where we at with the portfolio. Like I said, I'm probably going to be putting $3,000 in the portfolio soon. So if you see a $3,000 jump, I'm going to tell y'all I put $3,000 back in the portfolio. But I took $3,000 out to start my business. But things going pretty good, man. Things going pretty good. Like I said, we had 17,000. Was it a high, 18, 19? Like I said, we got half of that back yesterday. So, Now, instead of looking at all these charts, I'll go over some charts with y'all guys. But we need to talk about what Trump said yesterday. So yesterday, Trump made a deal with the UK. And that had markets riding. And that's got markets kind of confident. So what we're waiting on at this point, we want to see, can Trump get deals with the bigger powers? We need to see the China deal come in. If that comes in, it's straight bull market. And Trump tweeted yesterday, I know this market gonna rally now. Y'all better go buy in the stocks. Y'all better go buy stocks. Like I said, I paraphrased it, but go check the tweet. Now y'all remember what happened last time Trump tweeted something about buying the market. Market rolled. So don't take that with a grain of salt. I think they're gonna reach these trade deals. And let this be a lesson to everybody who got scared. A lot of people like to fear monger you. A lot of people like to get too conservative, take no risk in life. And in the market, that's not what it's about. So what I like to say is, if you're the type of person who's scared, like to play it safe, like to take no risk, you can just get the fuck off my channel now, because it's not for you. Over here, we do research, we take chances, we make people move the goalposts back. I got my favorite hater. He paywalling the videos because he know he lying. He know he defaming me. He know he up 39%. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they could do. Palantir is at 119. Now they moving the goalpost. You got to call out a stock that didn't go up, but you can't say the Mag 7 or Palantir, man. Stop moving the goalpost, pussy ass nigga, man. And go to the gym, nigga, lose some weight before you get your whole fuck, little nigga. But anyway, man, let's look at some of these goddamn stocks real quick. So Palantir bounced back to 7.8% yesterday. We are back $4 off all-time highs again. So, with us falling here, reclaiming those earnings gains, I would not be surprised if we held it, because like I said, the earnings wasn't bad. Sometimes you got to really know. This is where you really got to know what you're doing as far as reading the earnings report, because just because the stock went down, that don't mean the earnings was bad. They beat everything. They met expectations, and they're still growing. They got a vibe coding tool. They got an AI agent tool. Palantir is making tool after tool for this revolution. So the way I see it is, we bounce back a lot of our earnings gains. As long as Trump don't say nothing stupid and the market stays with a good macro, we probably gonna go up. We might be able to break all-time highs. Now, if we don't break all-time highs, y'all know what we gonna do. We ain't gonna do nothing but buy the dip like we just bought the dip again. Only reason I only bought one $500 call because I was gonna see if Palantir failed 2-3 days in a row, but that didn't happen. People caught on quick. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as Palantir, if they knock us back down to 105, it's time to buy another call. 100, it's time to buy another call. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens with that. Tesla back at 284. They going up 3%. They finally trying to break this 200. They got to close above this 200. They ain't been able to close above this 200 in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I got one Tesla call because it was the lows and it was sweet. But as far as another Tesla call, I need them to break. Fundamentally, they ain't saying nothing I want to hear. Like I said, I'm in Tesla out of faith for the robots and the self-driving cars. They're not like Palantir right now where they're showing me they dominating their field. They're showing me that can't no one fuck with them. They're not doing that right now. But I still believe in them long term, so that's why we've been adding shares. I did buy one call, so, I'm giving them a little bit of a chance. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the opposite of your boy NVIDIA, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people buying NVIDIA calls right now, and I salute them, they get money, but that is not a chance I necessarily want to take right now. I might do it. I might put some small money in NVIDIA calls, but it's too much conflicting macro. Like, oh, this company might need the chips. This country might not need the chips. Oh, this with the chips. I ain't got time for all that, y'all. We ain't playing them games. So, until further notice, I'm shares only on NVIDIA. Like, if we get a massive dip where I just gotta buy the calls, I buy the calls. But as y'all see, I ain't bought no calls on these massive NVIDIA dips all year. Sticking to Palantir, Tesla. And speaking of which, what were our top 5 picks for this crash? We had Palantir, Tesla, NVIDIA, Bitcoin, the SPY. And we see what's happening with Bitcoin and MicroStrategy. Man, I even heard this a major fund got like 30-40% of their money in MicroStrategy. It's getting a little retorted out here. But anyway, it's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments, man. Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared to take no risk out here in these markets, man. These folks mad because they won't do what it takes. They not up 40% this year. They not up 30% this year. They not up even 20% this year. They just do what they do and they just complain, man. They just do this. They just do this. They paywall. I see y'all out there paywalling, hating, market back at greed. You didn't buy nothing on the dip. You ain't had no buying power. All your shit even went down to that shit flat because we going back into risk on. I know what's going on. I know I talk like that, but I know what's going on. But it's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video, man.